Let's talk about your sobriety because you grew up in a situation in the music industry in the 60s where, I mean, again, that was a very, very serious intentional choice you had to make to not take drugs, alcohol, etc. And let me just tell you, for me, it took me 30 years to figure this lesson out. And some say I'm a pretty smart guy, and I am a smart guy, but I'm now 2.5 years sober, and I've been 10 times more effective. I wish I had figured this out earlier, Ted. How were you able to make those decisions?
You see this? You see this? I'm a defiant son of a bitch. People ask me, how'd you avoid the temptation with all the drugs and alcohol all those years? But I'll tell you how I avoided the temptation. I avoided the temptation to get stoned and drool and drunk the same way I avoided the temptation to stab myself in the eyeball with an ice pick. It looked like a really stupid idea. There was never a temptation. People were drooling and stumbling and making stupid noises and dying. Temptation? Brian, I told Jimi Hendrix he was going to die. I said, Jimmy, no, I don't want any of that stuff. It's going to kill you. You're going to die. I told Keith Moon, no, I don't want your whiskey, and you're going to die. I told Bon Scott, no, I don't want your Jack Daniels, you're going to die. I told John Belushi, no, I don't want your cocaine, you're going to die. Are you kidding me? I couldn't wait for October in the deer woods to get close to an animal that God created not to let me get close. I had to pull out all the stops. I had to be cocked, locked, and ready to rock, Doc. I had to be tuned in. I had to be a samurai. I had to be cochise. I had to be crazy horse. Love crazy horse. I think maybe I am crazy horse. I needed to be sitting bull. Geronimo. I had to be Geronimo. I didn't have time to get drooling. I didn't have time. By the way, Brian, you know what helped? All the sexiest, most beautiful, dangerous women in the world, they liked me because I was clean and sober.